Good evening. To God be the glory and the honor. Acknowledging Pastor Moore, guest speaker, Reverend A.C. Gardner, and the Sand Ridge Baptist Church, the other ministers present, the mistress of the hour, members, homecomers, visitors, and friends. Throughout the history of the world, it has been noted that whenever a group of Christians have found themselves settled in a place, they have felt the need of organizing a church. About 1917, this need was recognized by a few baptized believers. Brother Flagg, Brother Greer, Brother Bennett, and others were inspired to invite Reverend Brooks of Edmond and Reverend Ursley of Victoria to come and help the people of El Campo organize a church. This attempt was met with discouragement, and the work lagged. Reverend Dan Thomas set out to revive the work. For some time, Porter's Hall was used as a meeting place. The church felt the need for a dedicated house of worship, so they sought to secure the necessary funds to erect a building. Reverend James Jordan, a missionary from the Mount Zion District Association, sent Brother Mitchell Sales, a carpenter from Edmond, to build the first edifice. Reverend Jordan was then called as the first pastor of this courageous church of about 30 members. Throughout the years, the Pilgrim Missionary Baptist Church has grown steadily under the leadership of the following pastors: Reverend E.J. Johnson, Reverend Treadville, Reverend Frazier, Reverend Tisby, Reverend O.A. Meadow, Reverend O.W. Davis, Reverend S.J. Hall, Reverend J.P. Lewis, Reverend A.B. Henson, Reverend B.T. Winchester, Reverend B. Lacey Jr., Reverend F.L. Daniels, Reverend F.S. Randall, Reverend B.C. Thomas, Reverend E. Austin, Reverend E.O. Sanford Jr., Reverend R. Anderson Sr. Under the leadership of Reverend O.A. Meadow, for 8 years the membership was revived and many auxiliaries were organized. During the 3-year pastorate of the Reverend O.W. Davis, the old building was dismantled and a new one erected. Under the leadership of Reverend S.J. Hall, the church was wonderfully blessed. Reverend Hall and the choir were heard over the southwestern area of the state for several years on radio station KULP. Reverend J.P. Lewis, a victim of ill health, struggled to hold the church together until he moved to serve in another area. Under Reverend A.B. Henson, the church was moved to its present location. Under the leadership of Reverend B.T. Winchester, many sheep were called back to the fold and a large number added. The sanctuary in which we now worship and the parsonage were erected under Reverend B.C. Lacey's tenure. Reverend F.L. Daniels was later appointed to succeed Reverend Lacey, and the church continued to grow. Under the leadership of Reverend F.S. Randall, the burning of the church note was done because payment of the building had been fulfilled. The laying of the cornerstone was also done. Under the leadership of Reverend B.C. Thomas, spiritual development and material expansions reached new heights. A new sound system was installed, a cafeteria was renovated from the old sanctuary, the parsonage was remodeled, and a new roof was done on the edifice. On August 25, 1988, the First Baptist Church of El Campo donated a portion of land as a gift to the church. Under the leadership of Reverend Thomas, a new young adult choir was organized on September 4, 1988. Reverend Thomas served the church 10 years. Upon his departure, Reverend Eugene Austin was called. Under the leadership of Reverend Austin, new carpet was installed in the church, new air conditioners were added to the fellowship hall, and an organ was donated to the church by Reverend Austin. Reverend Austin served the church 1 year until God called him home. Reverend Edward O. Sanford Jr. was then called to lead the congregation. Reverend Sanford was the youngest pastor in the history of the church. Under his guidance, the Lord blessed the flock with the gift of a great pastor, a great teacher, and a man with a vision from heaven. In 1991, an after-school activities ASAP program was established by Reverend Sanford, and it continues on today. The ASAP The ASAP program awards scholarships each year to graduating seniors. On March 16, 1993, the church became incorporated. Under Reverend Sanford's leadership, the church and the fellowship hall were combined. A computer lab was added, 4 additional classrooms were added and furnished. The church fellowship hall interior and exterior was renovated. A new roof was put on the church. The church pews were reupholstered, and central air and heat was installed throughout the entire church. The fellowship hall had new carpet installed and replaced, and curtains were added to the building. The original cornerstone was relaid. The entire parking lot was cemented, and 3 vans and a bus were purchased. New choir rolls were purchased by the young adult choir. A new piano was purchased. The lot next to the church was purchased. A video ministry along with a voicemail and wake-up call system was also activated. Also under Reverend Sanford's tenure, an annual Senior Citizens Appreciation Day was started. A 50-day prayer revival was also became a part of the church. We believe in prayer. On August 18, 2001, Reverend Sanford was called home. He served the church 11 years. Several projects had been started before his departure and were completed shortly after his death. Projects included the new church marquee sign and the purchase of the land next to the church. Reverend Sanford left a benevolent gift to the church to help complete these projects. Shortly after the homecoming of Reverend Sanford, the congregation called Reverend Robert Anderson Sr., who was Pastor Sanford's son in the ministry and was serving as interim pastor of Pilgrim. Under Reverend Anderson's leadership, the ASAP program acquired a new 15-passenger van. The youth and mass choir were recognized. He added to our church motto, ASAP, always say a prayer. The parsonage was refurbished, the outdoor carpet leading into the church was replaced, and the bathroom areas in the church were redone. The American Red Cross set up an information and help center at the church, and the fellowship hall, bathroom, and kitchen floors were replaced. On May 6, 2005, the Pilgrim Missionary Baptist Church Labor of Love Feeding Program began and continues today. Reverend Anderson served the church 7 years. Under the leadership of each of these pastors, much was accomplished, and we could thank God for the many blessings that He has bestowed upon us. On June 1, 2008, Reverend Michael Moore was installed as the pastor of Pilgrim Missionary Baptist Church. Pilgrim is truly blessed with a man who has a vision from heaven. Pastor Moore seeks to transform and enrich the lives of God's people through the preaching and teaching of the Word. Pastor Moore has reestablished the church website. It can be viewed at www.pilgrimrestelcampo.org. He has also upgraded the video ministry and reactivated the voicemail call system. He has also begun exterior and interior renovation projects on the sanctuary and the church fellowship hall. 2 directional signs to the church have been erected, and the 2 entry doors into the sanctuary have been replaced. An annual 5th Sunday Fellowship of Churches tent revival has been established by Pastor Moore and other pastors of this community. Pastor Moore and members of the Pilgrim Church family have been blessed to travel to Florida, the Disney World theme park, and San Antonio to SeaWorld as summer trips for the youth. Pastor Moore was blessed to bring the message at the 163rd Annual Reunion of Churches, Colorado Baptist Association. The church also has been blessed to host the Colorado Equippers Workshop, developing a transformational Sunday school. The stained glass windows throughout the church have been replaced and upgraded, and the original mural behind the baptismal pool refaced. Pastor Moore is continuing to allow the Lord to lead and guide him as he endeavors to carry out the vision that has been given to him. We here at Pilgrim Rest are small in number, and our location is unique, for she stands not on some lofty hill, nor in some exclusive area of the city, but she stands within calling distance of the men, women, boys, and girls who need a Savior. We stand with our arms wide open, eager to welcome you to our earthly building as a gateway to our heavenly home. Here rest stands as the light that men not need to continue to walk in darkness. Under the continued leadership of our present pastor, we pray that the Lord will continue to bless us so that here on this corner, great things will continue to happen. May this brief and incomplete history serve as a source of inspiration to all who follow and strive for the good of this church and the building of God's kingdom against the tide.
Trusting in his holy